This is WordPress Plugins A to Z.
Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you happen to be hiding out there on the globe today. And welcome to training videos by WPPluginsA2Z.com and JohnOverall.com. Today's training video is going to be covering one of the plugins that I use on virtually every website I build. And what we're looking for here is we're looking for a plugin to prevent spam on your website. And of course, spam is a major problem on all WordPress websites. And with spam being such a major problem, well, what we need to do is we need to take care of that spam and prevent it from showing up. Now, the biggest one that's used by everyone is Akismet. But my personal viewpoint and opinion is that Akismet sucks wind. It blows big donkey, you know what. Anyway, we're going to start out here from the very beginning. What you're looking for is AntiSpamBee. Okay, one word, AntiSpamBee. And you need to be searching in the Add New function. Go to the Add New section of your plugin install. So go down to Plugins, Add New, and then search for AntiSpamBee. Okay, and you'll bring up AntiSpamBee, and it should be the #1 result. Okay, so all you got to do with it is then install it. Takes just a moment to do, depending on the speed of your website and server. Who knows? Click on it. Then activate the plugin. Once it's activated, you will get it show up here. And then all you do is click the nice little button they provide for you to go to the settings menu. And in the settings menu, there's only a few things you got to do here. Now, we'll cover over them. Now, start in the columns. You got columns of things to set up. In the left-hand column, under the anti-spam filter. Anti-spam filter. So, you can choose to trust approved commenters. Now, this can be a good thing and it can be a bit of a curse, as I found out the hard way on an older website where a commenter had been trusted and approved, and then all of a sudden, I don't know if their email was hijacked, it was changed, or what happened, but all of a sudden, a few months later, that account started dumping spam comments into my site, and because they were trusted, they were automatically approved on the site. And I didn't notice it initially until I saw a bunch of comments. I went, what? And then I realized it. So you may or may not want to have that. I usually start with a trust approved of commenters, but now trusting commenters with a gravatar. Now this one here can be kind of risky because anyone can get a gravatar. I mean, all you got to do is have a valid email address. You can use a throwaway email address to get a gravatar. It really makes no difference. So I avoid that one. Consider the comment time. This one you'll want to check. Now, the reason for this is when a bot creates a comment, it does it in just a matter of seconds. You know, 1, 2, 3, comment done. A human can't do a comment that fast. They got to type in their name. They got to type in their email. They got to type in. It usually takes 15, 20 seconds minimal. So what this does is this looks at how long it takes them to create that comment on the site. BB code is spam, so if someone's using bulletin board code in your links, it's automatically tossed to spam. Validate the IP address of the commentators. This is a good one too, because there's IP address block lists out there. Using regular expressions, predefined. Look in the local spam database. This is a nice one. If you're tossing email or comments into spam that might slip through, it'll check that database too. Now, the other one I use is a public anti-spam database. Now, they use the stop forum spam, and this here is a actually pretty useful one. It does a lot of checking, a lot of information, so it helps keep it clean. Now, if you want to go so far as to prevent countries from going in here, you can go in here, check this one, and you can go get the ISO codes for the countries and start blocking up the countries that you want to block from the list. And this is a good thing to do if you want to prevent spam only being allowed. You can whitelist specific countries and block everything else, or you can blacklist specific countries. If you whitelist a country, say you only want comments from the United States, Canada, maybe Australia or something, you can do that. Okay, I don't use that one very often, occasionally. Allow comments only in a certain language. Now, say you run a German-only website and you don't want English comments. You can set specific languages so that people must comment in that specific language. Okay, now we go into the center of it, the Advanced tab. Okay, this one here, I personally recommend just unchecking it and leaving it. Simplest way to deal with it. But if you have a problem with people commenting on your site and they're valid comments and they're being turfed as spam, maybe they have a bad IP address, maybe they're doing something incorrect, you'll want to check this. And then you'll want to have spam notifications by email. Okay, you do not save the spam reason for it. You might want to consider deleting the existing spam after 10 days or something. And then you can limit approval to comments only. All other spam will be turfed, such as pings. You can delete comments by spam reasons, so you can go in here and add some reasons for the spam and have them automatically deleted. Now over here on the More section, we'll turn that off. Over here on the More section, you can generate statistics, put a spam counter on a dashboard. Do not check trackbacks and pingbacks, not recommended. You do want to check those for spam because they are often abused as spam. Comment form used outside of posts. Comment form used outside of posts. So this is for if you use your comment form outside of your posts or pages. And in other words, if you set up your site to have a comment form, I don't know where it would even be used outside posts or pages. So anyway, that's that there. You can donate to these guys by going to this link. You want to check out the FAQs about it, go check this out. They've got a manual on how to set it up. And then, of course, all you do is hit Save Changes, and you're done. It automatically runs, and you're clean and ready to go, and you will be... My experience with using AntiSpamBee now for about 5 years has been about 98% spam free, maybe 99. So nothing's 100%, but this is a very good one. One of the best, probably the best free anti-spam plugin out there on the web. So that's all I got for you now. Take care. Bye-bye. Thanks for following along, and look forward to more training videos on plugins as I have time to make them. That's all we have now for you. Take care. Bye-bye.